want your business to go to another level. You must try to learn and hear something new. So make the change today. So don't procrastinate and see your business grow and change. So check out Testing Results, yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor. Toni Harris Taylor. Testing Results, oh yeah, with Toni Harris Taylor. Yeah, yeah.
Welcome to the Marketing Strategies for Drastic Results show. My name is Toni Harris Taylor, and I'm the CEO and founder of Drastic Results Marketing and Sales Coaching, where I teach franchise professionals and entrepreneurs how to show up, be up, follow up to blow up their business. I'm also a multi-unit award-winning franchisee with Network in Action Global Partners. Network in Action brings together business owners to build connections, collaboration, community, get some coaching so they can make more cash together. Welcome to today's show. Today's show is all about how to overcome obstacles and turn them into opportunities. So my guest is Nishant Verma, and Nishant is a client under a franchise brand, and you'll hear all about him. But when we had our one-to-one, one of the things that he told me was that when he wanted to start his own franchise consulting business, he went to someone who had brokers, and he interviewed with this person, and they told him no. They told him no. And he was like, they'll be sorry they told me no. So how do you take a no and turn it into your own opportunity? You know, the strong survive by doing just that. And I hate rejection. In fact, I do DISC, and I have my personality, and my personality hates rejection more than any other personality. And but I've learned that the rejection oftentimes isn't personal, and then sometimes it is. But then you take that rejection, learn from it, and move forward. And then the strongest people will take that rejection, learn from it, and create something new or create an opportunity for themselves. So sometimes there's a blessing in rejection. Sometimes there's a blessing in the no, right? In my story, which I tell freely, I was this close to shutting it all down and going to get a job. And I was interviewing for jobs. And while I was waiting on the 2 job offers to come through, I was talking to a friend of mine about my predicament because I didn't want a job. I didn't want to give up my business, but I didn't know what else to do. And so she helped me to come up with my new why. And the very next week, Network in Action came into my life. But in the process, I got told no for one of the 2 jobs. So that no opened up the opportunity for me to become a franchisee. And now, I actually, the one that told me no was someone I had a personal relationship with over 20 years. So we're still connected and friends. And I just thanked her. Thanks for telling me no, because I couldn't see what was on the other side of that no. And what was on the other side of that no was Network in Action, which has changed not only my life. By the way, I've celebrated 5 years, so give it up for that. But it's changed not only my life, but I've been able to transform and change the lives of other entrepreneurs all over the world because I got told no, and I turned that no into an opportunity. So when we come back, we're going to meet my friend Nishant Verma, and he's from Canada. So this is an international call today, and you're going to learn his story and how he took a no and made it an opportunity. We'll be right back with Nishant.
Are you a franchisor grappling with how to stimulate your franchisees' growth and revenue? Are the phrases, "I'm not comfortable networking," "I'm an introvert"? Enter Toni Harris-Taylor, your answer to these challenges. With her expert guidance and program, you can empower your franchisees to conquer networking and community outreach. Toni's program is designed to equip your franchisees with the skills and confidence to show up to the right events with the right people. It goes beyond making connections. It's about nurturing and leveraging these relationships. It's about following up, collaborating, and generating leads and referrals to maximize conversions. And ultimately, increased revenue for your franchisees and for you, the franchisor. Are you ready to unlock this potential? Reach out to us at 832-479-2088. Let's embark on this journey of growth and success together.
All right, welcome back with my friend Nishant Verma. Welcome.
Hi, Toni. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me here today with you.
I'm so happy you said yes and took the drastic step and said yes. By the way, Nishant also hosts his own video show. He just started that since coming into my world. And I am on his show as well. And it was an excellent interview. It was so good. I'm going to use it over and over again. So thank you for that. Tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Well, first of all, thank you again. So I am the franchise consultant and founder of Franchise to World. And what I do is I help individuals find the right franchise that sort of aligns with their goals, their aspirations. I like to simplify the process, by matching their interests, their financial capabilities with the right franchise opportunity out there. So we do this by, simplifying the process. We want to make the process so seamless, provide as much information so that someone takes a right decision and they are set up for success. While we do franchise consulting, additionally, we are into franchise development. If I may share with your viewers, Toni, right now we are developing two brands, both headquartered in the US. One is Kati Rolwala, which is how we met, the fast casual restaurant brand, and the other is Bricks for Kids. So both brands headquartered in the US. We are helping them in terms of their development in the Canadian market. And if I have to add here, why I'm doing this, for 20 years, I have worked with various brands, helping them into retail, franchise appointments, franchise success, being part of a lot of businesses in their success journeys. So I want to bring that knowledge and, the process of building Franchise to World to sort of help individuals, to get into a franchise business, to help businesses who want to diversify their portfolio by getting into franchise business. We want to help them. So in short, the idea is to help people to get into franchise business and set them up for success. Also, apart from this, we also help small businesses who want to, expand if they want to franchise their business, we also do that by helping them to franchise their business. So
Okay.
that's a bit of what we are, and that's all about the umbrella brand franchise to world.
I love that. Now, you heard my intro, right?
Yeah.
And I told your story. Did I get it right? You were told no, and you said, "Oh, I'm going to do this. Forget him. I'm going to do it myself."
Well, bang on. I mean, you said it right. So if I have to share once again, though you shared a bit of it, but all this while, I mean, like I said just now, I was working for brands, helping them in their success, working for businesses in their business expansions, business success, and franchising. All this while, I wanted to do something of my own. That was for sure. And when I was interacting with this particular brand, the CEO, he said, and I was new to Canada, I was new to this side of the world, and he said, you don't have experience of North America. You are new. I said, okay, maybe then I will build something of my own, and that's where we kept the foundation. And I will tell you, Tony, within 2 weeks we made our website. I worked, and with the help of my own. The start was very humble. Me and my friends and my family, we all came together. We built this website. We started getting brands. We tied up for getting the brands for the consulting part. And as I said, within 2 weeks, we were up and running. And another thing that we've been doing all this while is, which I was not very, that was not me some time back, putting myself out
Okay.
there,
Okay.
doing content, now doing my own show, Franchise Forward, having a lot of industry experts. I had you on my show. So for me, that was, like you said, drastic, right? That's drastic. So because that's not me, that was not me. Now I love doing content. I love spreading the message that I know. I love telling people. I love giving the information that I know through my content. That's where, because the foundation of Franchise to World, Tony, actually was that we wanted to help individuals, and content is one bit how we are contributing to the community.
Yeah. So you now represent a lot of so you have relationships with other brands, and you beginning to represent those brands in the US and in Canada. So my hat's off to you for,
Thank you.
as you say, being drastic. So why do you believe in franchising?
Well, it's it's my experience now. All these years, I have come across a lot of individuals used to come to me and say, "Hey, Nishant, we want to do something of our own, but we don't know where to start. We want to build our own business. We want to be entrepreneurs, but we are scared." They always had these guys always had this fear whether we will be doing good when we come into the world of franchising. And in the franchise world, you are part of it. It's about getting into business for yourself and not by yourself, and
Sure.
that says it pretty much all. Because franchising is one where you get a model that has been tweaked for success, that's been already working and is successful in few markets, few other territories. It is something that you have to replicate, you have to adapt. And while you adapt and replicate the model, uh, you know there are guys who are backing you. The franchisor is backing you. They are giving you training. They are giving you all the support so that you are successful in your journey. So they are with you
Yes.
every step of your way. So that part of wherein someone can actually achieve success by replicating a business model was my drive. Why I believe in it, because I think rather than somebody building, if that's not your cup of tea, I'm not saying doing a startup or building of something of your own is wrong. But in case that's not your cup of tea, but you want to be a businessman, you want to be an entrepreneur, then franchising is the way for you.
Absolutely. Now you mentioned that you're relatively new to Canada. So how long have you been in in North America?
It's been 2 years, 2 years
2
now.
years. And you came from India.
Yeah, I came from India.
Okay, very
So
good.
for that matter, because your show says drastic, even that was a drastic step for me, because I've been working with various brands, and last I was handling half of the country operations for their franchise operations. So that was a drastic step of coming out of one comfort zone wherein I've been working for long, achieved success handling a large territory for business operations of a particular brand, to moving into a totally new side of the world. So I think that
Yeah.
was another drastic.
Uh, well, see, you were drastic. I just came along and identified who you were already. So I love that. Well, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back and we're going to talk some more about franchising and give you the two questions I ask all my guests. We'll be right back with Nishant Verma. So tell us about a couple of the brands that you represent and the right fit candidate. For let's just talk about the two that I'm associated with, KRW and Bricks for Kids. Who are the right fit franchisees for them?
Well, for again, first will be obviously people who want to do business, who want to get into something of their own, who want to build something of their own. That's the first criteria when it comes to franchising or any franchise business. For Kati Rollwala, honestly, it does not require a chef. So somebody who's only little exposed to cooking, who has a passion of building something of their own, they can easily they can be taken through the 2-week long training program. They can be taught the nitty-gritties of how to build the particular product. Well, when it comes to Kati Rollwala, it's a very sensibly priced, healthy and Indian street food brand. So people who are passionate about the same are ones we are looking for. As I said, it does not require a chef. So anyone who's little exposed to cooking can easily acquire the skills when it comes to handling this particular.
Do I have to be of Indian descent?
Not at all. So to take an example, and it, we have one franchise owner out there in Houston. He's a guy of Mexican origin, and and the other day, in fact, he's been on my show as well.
Yes.
He shared his success story, how he was exposed to the brand and how he eventually exposed success. He said, when it comes to culture, he realized over the period of time, there are no much differences, right? It's about understanding the taste. And in fact, he had other problems also. He was not very comfortable when it comes to the language, English, right? Because he came from Mexico. But still, with his dedication, with his intent to learn, he was able to, and he's one of the most successful franchisees out there for Kati Rollwala. He's doing a very good job. So you don't have to be someone from a Indian or a South Asian side. You got to have the passion to build a business. You got to have the passion to serve customers, create a customer experience. In today's world, the differentiators, one, of course, when we are talking about food, of course, it's the taste. It's the taste that we are talking about. But the next, if you ask me, the second big thing is the customer experience.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Let's talk about Bricks for Kids.
Well, Bricks for Kids actually recently started, and honestly, when I was first introduced with the brand, the first click for me, the first thing that sort of was a motivator for me to work on the brand was, the concept, the STEAM education side of it. We all know today's world and even the future, it's about science, it's about technology, and the way they bring in the arts element to STEM, that's was something which sort of clicked with me, and I said, hey, this is something that I can also contribute to the community out there. I can contribute to the next generation by bringing this brand to Canada. And so far in my short duration working for this brand, the interactions that I've had with the aspirants, I see the passion out there. People want to own this brand, and I am something different that we thought when we brought this brand to Canada was, I also wanted to speak to the current franchisees. It's not just about going out there and just telling people, hey, this is a brand we believe in, why don't you acquire? My idea was also talk to the current franchisees,
Sure.
understand. While I tell my clients, when you are going to take a brand, when you're being trying to buy in a brand, you should talk to the current franchise, because they will tell you how they achieve success. So even as a franchise developer, I'm sort of, I would say, walking the talk. I
Yeah.
am talking to the current franchisee owners, trying to understand what are their challenges, how are they achieving uh, their success, what are their stories. That's giving me an insight of how this brand should be actually exposed to the aspirants out there. So I think that's
Absolutely.
something that I'm doing, and I'm sure everyone should do it. Even if you are a franchise developer or you are a prospective franchise, you're looking to buy a franchise, please talk to your co-franchisees, people who are actually running the brand at this moment. They will tell you.
Awesome. Yes, absolutely. So my next question is one that I ask everyone, and that is, how has networking helped you in your business?
Well, something very close to my heart now, and I can tell you, the recent success that we have achieved, that I have achieved in my business franchise to world, is purely through networking. The connections that I have made, the connections, and this I now say is a multiplier effect. I get to know somebody, we come in contact, we create a meaningful connection, then they have connected me to someone, or I have connected this guy to someone else. The community is, picking bigger and bigger every day. We are
That's right.
expanding in terms of our community. Where we were some time back and where we are now, we see ourselves in a bigger community now. I think so. To me, networking is a multiplier effect. I mean, it's not only business. It's about the individuals that we meet. It's the stories that we learn. It's the struggles that they have gone through, and they give me tips, and we give the tips to the people we meet. That's priceless. I mean, there's no place, no, you can't go to a college or a university or a school to learn all those tips. That's practical knowledge. So aside of business, to me, networking is a multiplier effect. It's the learning experience. So that's, to me, is networking.
Awesome. Awesome. You get it. You get it. And I see you, and you're showing up. You're implementing all the training that you're learning. And I'm proud of you. As
Thank you,
your
thank you, thank you
coach,
so
your
much.
trainer, I'm very proud of you,
Thank you so
because
much.
you're a dream client, by the way, because you try anything once. Okay, Tony said do this. You're like, if she's still alive and she did it, then I'm gonna try it once at least. And that's all I ask from my clients. So the second question is, and you've already mentioned it, but maybe there's more to that or something else, and that's, what's the biggest drastic step you've ever taken in life or business?
Yeah, I think I would say the steps, not a step. I would say first one, of course, like I said earlier, was to come out of my comfort zone from a country I have been living all my life, and 20 so many years of professional experience. I was settled handling business of a particular brand for half of the country. First, I moved to Canada, and then when the first no that someone said, no, you don't have experience, I thought, I have experience. The only thing I want to learn, I joined the Canadian Franchise Association so as to complete my certified franchise executive course. And then the decision that I took was, I will build my own brand. I will help individuals achieve their franchise ownership dreams. And this as I said, we started building our brand, and the next big step was how to reach out to people, how to impart the knowledge that I have and give out the information to people. It was content, right? And I'm not a very extrovert kind of a person, honestly. I am myself an introvert, but to come out of that comfort space, to myself out there, talk about what I know, talk about what I've learned, share my experiences, share the success stories. To me, that was drastic, because when for some time I didn't even see my own content, because I was not very sure whether I'm doing the right thing or not. But then when I started putting my content out there, people started acknowledging. So I will share a small incident with you. Just happened with me.
Sure.
I was on a call with someone and I said, "Hi, I'm Nishant." So he said, "Nishant, are you Nishant Verma?" I said, "Yes." "Are you the one on YouTube? You do a show?" I said, "Yes, same." So he said, "Oh, I know you," he said. So that was more, for me, it was kind of a validation that the step that I took, the drastic, as you say, the journey I'm on, people are acknowledging it. That gave me another kind of a motivation that inspired me. So I want to inspire people now. I want to inspire people into the world of franchising. I want to make them comfortable. I want to make them confident in their franchise ownership journey. That's what I'm doing right now, inspiring and making them comfortable and confident.
Yay. Awesome. Well, you are a dream. I actually had similar happen this morning. Someone got on my calendar and I didn't know who it was. I'm like, where do I know this character from? And when we got on the call, he said, I heard you on a podcast and you gave your link to schedule, and here I am. So, content does work. You have to be consistent and just put yourself out there. You never know who's watching. So,
Yeah.
on that note, tell us how to connect with you.
Well, as I said, we've created a beautiful website. It gives all the information, whether you want to own a franchise, what kind of categories out there, the process that we will follow. Everything is out there. So I want your viewers and whoever is watching this to go to our website. That's franchise2world.com, and my number is 519-993-8099. That's my contact number. Otherwise, you can email me. I'm Nishant at franchise2world.com.
Awesome. And you can find him on LinkedIn delivering content. So thank you so much, Nishant, for coming on the show. I know that by the time this airs, you would have went off on vacation and come back, but I want to wish you a great vacation because you're going to need it, because I'm going to put you to work when you get back. All right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm on for it. Thank you so much.
Awesome. We'll be right back. That's right. Get your copy today. Show up, be up, follow up to blow up. As you just heard Nishant mention, content is a way to show up, and putting yourself out there is part of showing up. So get your copy today, showuptoblowup.com. If you want to connect with me, schedule a one-to-one at meetwithtonyharristaylor.com. I would love to spend 30 minutes getting to know who you are, what you do, and how I can help you. And don't forget, help me help you. Share this show. Share it on your social media. Introduce my show to your network, and I'll be forever grateful. This is Toni Harris Taylor saying take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Best thing, so